we had Kevin O'Connell on yesterday. I asked him if he's expecting to see Jordan Love. He said yes. What do you think?
It certainly seems to be tracking in that direction, Rich. But if you had asked me last Friday, I would have said it seems like it's tracking for Jordan Love to have a chance to play in that game against Tennessee as well. The last two steps are going to be he needs to get medical clearance from the Packers doctors. And Jordan Love has to tell those doctors, tell the coaches, tell everybody, hey, I can do this. I want to be on the field. I think I can move. I can protect myself. I can play well enough. You go all the way back to when that injury occurred, which was 3 weeks ago today. It was a 3 to 6 week injury. That's the timetable they gave him for an MCL sprain. There was always optimism that he would be on the shorter end of that timetable, but this is the first game that really falls within the timetable. So right now, you would say based upon his level of participation, does not seem like he's had any setbacks. It's an MCL sprain, so you can play with a brace. MCL is going to heal while you play with that brace on. You would say this is the best chance yet for Jordan Love to be on the field. But, again, there's some final conversations that have to take place Friday and Saturday morning. Packers will have a good idea within 24 hours whether or not he's going to be on the field. It's a huge game. There's no doubt about it with the unbeaten Vikings coming to Lambeau Field. But, they've also kind of had their season on the line the past couple of weeks. They found a way to win with Malik Willis. Even if the reps are limited, Rich, I would say this with Jordan Love, they're running more or less the same type of game plan. They can expand it more. There's some additional things that they would do with Jordan Love, but it'd be pretty similar, even if he's not able to take all the reps through the week, which they're saying he's limited here. Jordan Love will be ready to roll if, in fact, all those conversations occur and he's out there on Sunday.
Couple of questions about Kansas City at Los Angeles. Justin Herbert's going to go, even with a bye coming up next week? What do you think?
He wants to go, and last week, despite all odds, despite about 5 rolls of tape on that ankle, he found his way to be out there. And really, he was pretty effective until the third quarter when he started taking those hits, and then he tweaked the ankle, and then it just, it wasn't something that he was going to be able to keep going on. Again, that's another injury that, if you feel confident that you can get out there and function well enough, there's a chance that you can heal while playing on a high ankle sprain. It's not good to keep injuring it, obviously, but there's nothing here that suggests that, anything's broken, anything has extended the timetable at this point. There's a lot of guys who don't necessarily have that same mentality of, hey, I'm going to put myself out there. I want to go every single week, so good for Justin Herbert. I don't think I know the Chargers wouldn't put him out there if they feel like he's putting himself in harm's way, but you're also talking about a team that's not going to have its starting tackles for the Chargers this week. And you're facing Chris Jones and that Kansas City front that's been really tough. Last week it was pretty clear by Saturday at the walkthrough that Justin Herbert was going to go. So another situation where in about 24 hours we'll probably have a good idea if he's going to be out there.
And Kareem Hunt is saying he's, going to be out there essentially. How are the Chiefs handling the running back position going into this game to try and go 4-0? What do you got on that?
Well, Kareem Hunt's the rare guy that you can sign off the couch, Rich, and a week later you can put him in there because he knows the offense. He's literally played in this offense for this coach on this team. It's amazing the symmetry to last year where it was an injury to Nick Chubb in the same week of the season, in week 2, that brought Kareem Hunt back in week 3, and he was playing for the Browns that week or the week after. Now, once again, he goes back to Kansas City. Everything I've heard is that he's in good shape. He had a good workout when he went through there. It's going to depend in part on just stamina and being in football shape and, how much conditioning you have and things like that in terms of how much they put him on the field. But, in terms of his readiness, it sounds like he's completely ready to roll. And so I would anticipate that he's certainly a factor in their plan this week.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.